Hi, so I woke up a bit too early this morning. My son has gone mountain biking, no, not mountain biking, gone cycling with his dad in the woods, early start. So I woke up much earlier than planned. Tried to go back to bed, as you do at the weekend, and didn't manage it. So I thought, how else could I better spend my time than to film a short... I was going to do my own practice anyway, just a short practice, just to kind of get the body moving. So I thought I would just film a short move your body, wake up pyjama routine for you, with you. So I am literally still in my pyjamas. I thought, yes, I didn't think you'd mind. But it's just a little something basically to warm up all the joints, and something you can do in your pyjamas in the comfort of your own home. I have fed my cat. She's just, she likes to join me when I'm doing yoga. So we'll see how we get on. I'm going to come to laying. I'll try not to lay on the cat. Oh, okay. Right, now she's gone. Okay, so we're just going to breathe with the knees. So we're just going to warm up the spine. So I'll just be taking you around, moving through the different parts of the body. So actually we just take the arms to shoulder height. You can start with your feet here if it feels better for your back, or you can bring your knees to your chest. You're just going to breathe in, knees to center. We're going to exhale, knees to the left side. Keep the right shoulder grounded. You can let the gaze turn along the length of the arm if you wish. Breathe back to center. Over to the other side. So again, turning the gaze, possibly coming back to center. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathing back to center. And exhaling. Let's just do that one more time. So I haven't warmed up at all. This is literally me just out of bed. I'm feeling a bit stiff. Breathe back to center. And then over to the other side. Just hovering the knees. I'm not allowing them to come down. Back to center. And then just giving the knees a little bit of a hug. So you can bring the head up to the knees if that feels nice. Otherwise we'll just come down. We're going to keep the right knee in. So extend the other leg away. I think I'm just about fit into the screen here. So just hug that knee in. So you're pressing it towards the belly, towards the chest. Again, if it feels comfortable too, you can bring the head up. You don't have to, don't strain the neck to do this. And then coming back down. And then we're just going to take the left hand onto the right knee, the other arm coming over to the side, and we're just going to encourage the leg across the body. So you're going to feel, we're holding it here, so it might feel like a deeper twist than the opening twist. Again, keep the shoulders grounded, knees not necessarily touching the floor or anything, and remembering just getting a nice release through the low back. A couple of breaths here, soften into the mat, into the earth. We'll come back to center. Bring both knees in, give them a little hug again. Head to the knees if you wish, or just kind of hug it. Upanasana. And then we'll change legs, so we'll extend the right leg away. We're going to take the right hand, left knee, and then across the body. So again, the head can look along the line of the arm if you wish. Feel that stretch. See, I can feel this more into my outer hip. Depends what you've got going on in your body. Felt it more in my spine. The other side, obviously, I'm a little bit tighter here. So you might feel it, definitely feel it into your spine, but you might feel it into the outer hip as well. We're not forcing, just a gentle awakening of the spine, especially if you've just gotten out of bed. And then coming back to center. I'm going to give the knees a little bit of a hug in again. You can rock side to side if that feels good. Alternatively, it's another way of just releasing the low back, is just to circle the knees, so you can circle them one way. Finally, just kind of presses the low back into the mat when we're doing this. So it just helps to release a little. And then we'll come up to sitting. So you can cross the legs and rock yourselves up, or you can come onto your side. Just see what feels better. We'll come to just to a seated position, so a comfortable seat. however is comfortable for you. We're just going to bring the arms up, so just warm a little bit through the upper body. So we'll breathe the arms up, interlace the fingers and the palms away, stretching. Oh, it feels so nice. And then exhaling down, so slightly backwards so you get into the shoulders. So it feels so nice in the morning. Breathing the arms up, breathing in, interlace the fingers, turn the palms away. Press down through the sit bones, reaching up into the palms, and then arms coming down slightly backwards, really gets into the shoulder joints. One last time. Breathing the arms up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms away, press down, reach up. Exhaling the hands down, and then we're going to clasp the hands behind the back, so open across the chest here. And then if you want to fold forwards, you're going to fold forwards. You don't have to go all the way down, you can just come forwards a bit so you're opening into the shoulders a little bit more. It's actually really nice just to feel your body waking up. Nice way to wake the body up as well. So it's just a gentle practice. Okay, and then releasing the arms, and then we'll just take the shoulders, rolling them one way, and then rolling them the other. So nice big circles. Okay. And then seated side bends. So just hit one hand to the floor, so my left, your right, taking the other arm up, reaching up, and then over to the side. But press down through the sit bones, just so we're not rocking. You press so your left sit bone's going to stay grounded, reaching up, shoulders are soft. Gaze might be up, gaze might just be forwards, and you just really feel that stretch from the hip all the way to the fingertips. It's so nice for the spine. If you get that tightness sometimes in your low back, it's a nice way to release the spine, or to release that tightness. Come back to centre, over to the other side. I can feel my whole body starting to warm up, lifting up, reaching over. Again, press down through the sit bone, reach up into the fingertips. Always get quite tight here for me. So it's just feeling a nice release here. And then reaching. Breathing, so you're breathing into this open side. And then coming back to centre. Okay, we're going to come onto all fours. We're just going to do a little bit of a flow. We actually did pretty similar in class this week. So all fours position, you're just going to lower down. So if you can, you're going to keep close to the mat, so you'll lower down and come through. If that's not available, it doesn't feel comfortable, you're just going to lower yourself to cobra, however you can. So you come to cobra, come through, and then we're pressing back into child's pose from here. Okay, so we're going to do this 3 times. So we're lowering down, so we're keeping the elbows nice and tight in. Slide through, breathe in, exhale, and pressing back. So you're pressing back to child's pose. Again, sliding through, keep those elbows close in, breathing in as you come forward, exhale, and you're pressing back. And then one last time, breathing in as you come forwards, opening through the chest, the front of the body, pressing back to downward facing dog. And then you're going to tuck the toes and you're going to lift up, into child, I was thinking of the next pose, into balasana, so this is child's pose. And then you're lifting up into downward facing dog, okay? Oh, that feels nice. It's really tight at the back of my legs in the morning. Unless you've been for a run around the block already, I'm sure you're probably feeling it too. So staying up in downward facing dog. I'm going to get all untucked here. Otherwise, I'm not sure how well suited pyjamas are to a yoga practice that you're videoing anyway. Okay, so we're just going to reach up into the bottom, into the hips. You can pedal through the heels. I can really feel this in my calves this morning. That's why it's so nice to do it in the morning. You really get to feel everything. Okay, then we're going to take the right leg, so we're swinging the right leg out behind, through between the hands, so help it if it gets stuck, so you're into Anjaneyasana. You can untuck the back toes if that's comfortable, or keep them tucked if you prefer. And then we're just going to come into a twist, so I'm turning to my right side, the right leg is forward, I'm turning to my right side, Parivrtta Anjaneyasana, or Parivrtta Konasana, the same. reaching up, feel that space through the this side of the chest, right side of the chest, reaching. As long as you do both sides, don't worry, I'm not sure how this will come over left or right, right, left. Just make sure you do both sides and then come back to center. We're coming back to plank. You can take your knees down or you can lower down. Come through your cobra. Press back, lifting up into downward facing dog again. Same to the other side. We're going to take the left leg out behind, swinging through between the hands. Again, help it if it gets stuck. Coming into your twist or your revolve twist here. I'm turning to my left knee is forward, left leg is forward. I'm turning to my left side. So you're turning towards that front leg, nice and open through this side of the chest, left side of the chest. Inner arms get a stretch, come back to center, back to plank, or remember your modified option. Then you're lowering down, coming through and pressing back. So you're taking a moment, so just stay in balasana, so child's pose. Toes are still tucked, but you can untuck them and just kind of rest your head down. Should be feeling a little bit warmer. Arms can just relax if you prefer. And we're just going to do similar again, so one slight change. We're just going to come through our cobra, flowing back into child. So elbows tight in, breathe in, forward, breathe out as you're pressing back. 2 more times. Stay low to the ground if you can, or just lowering into cobra or sphinx, however is possible for your body. Pressing back, breathing in, so your last flow forwards here. Exhaling, pressing back. We're tucking the toes now, lifting up into downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. And again, just getting yourself into a comfortable position. I definitely feel a little bit warmer through my body now. What a difference that makes. Just a few movements. Taking the right leg out behind, swinging through between the hands, back knees down, untuck the toes, possibility. And this time, so you're quite open through the hips, hip flexors here. If it feels too open, just shift the bottom back a bit. If you're comfortable to bring the arms up, you're going to bring the arms up and overhead, but you can keep them prayer of the heart center or even to the mat for a bit more stability if you prefer. So we're just taking a couple of breaths here, so your choice for arm placement. Really breathing across the front of the body, especially if your arms are up. My body is very happy to be doing yoga. Straight out of bed, I have to say, it feels so nice. Taking the arms down, stepping back or coming back to plank or modified plank. Lowering down, so Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows tight in, lowering, slide through your Cobra Bhujangasana, pressing back to Balasana, Child's Pose. And then we're lifting up, so we're going to do the other side. Lifting up, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Taking the left leg out behind this time. Swing through between the hands, back knee, toes untucked. Your choice for arm placement here, here or up overhead. And if it feels okay, you're sinking through the hips. That's such a nice stretch. But if it's not a nice stretch, shift back a little. And then breathing. It feels expansive. Really filling through the front of the heart. One more breath here. And then we're taking the hands down, coming back to plank. One more round for luck, or flowing round, lowering down. Breathe into Cobra, press back, and then coming into Child's Pose, so Balasana, okay? You can keep the arms extended. You can let the arms come by the sides. Knees might be a bit wider for a little bit more space, be a bit more comfortable. And take a couple of breaths. You've pretty much moved the whole body. One more breath here. Okay, and then up to sitting. Just throw in one last posture for good measure. Should be nice and warm. We've warmed up through the hips. Don't overstretch. So Upavista Konasana, no pulling here. If you don't feel warm enough to do this one, actually you should do though, and we've done quite a lot of hip openings. You can always come into Baddha Konasana if you prefer, so you can do the posture from here if you prefer, and we're folding forwards. If you feeling it, come to Upavista Konasana. That's it, you should feel a nice kind of stretch through the inner leg lines here, getting a stretch through the spine as well. So you're just coming to where is comfortable, so you might be here, you might lower down to your forearms. You just see, if you can go deeper, if you're feeling it, you can go deeper. I'll just stay here for now, I don't want to overdo it. So you're just gonna, you can flex the feet, you can't quite see my other foot, but possibility to flex and keep the knees pointing up. And just take a couple of breaths. A calming forward fold. This is just really about waking the body up, getting a little bit of movement through pretty much all the joints. I certainly feel warmer. My body enjoyed that, so hopefully you're feeling the same. It's only a short practice, it doesn't have to be an hour every single day. You just do what you've the time to do. So last couple of breaths, if you can go deeper, go a little deeper, but not forcing, not overstretching, obviously. And then just walking yourselves back up. Okay, you might need to help the legs in, come back to a cross-legged or comfortable seated position. So just a little something. I hope some of you are able to join me. Yes, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice rest of the day. Namaste. Thank you.